Okay, the next technique we're going to be doing is a scoop technique. And this one is against a front kick, a right front kick. Okay? You being on the lead, the defender being in the right lead, the attacker is going to be on the left lead because he's going to be throwing a right leg front kick. Back. And front shin kick to the groin. Very simple technique, pulling them off balance just a little bit. Okay? Same thing. Back, forward. Grab the shoulder, pull forward as you shin kick to the groin. This way. Back, and then forward as you scoop, grab, pull, kick. Okay, the next one we're going to do, for A and B, scoop technique B, it's what if the guy throws a left front kick instead of a right while you're still in your right lead. And this is what we'll do. Very quick, very devastating little movement. Okay, slowly. Same thing, I go back, and I go forward as I scoop, and then this hand, my guarding hand, is going to trap the nearest hand. Pull it down and into a vertical elbow. I want him to lose his balance, that's how you're going to get it, is this right there. It comes in, hit. I'm going to make him run into that elbow. Not only your power, that you're getting into it, but him coming down into the elbow at the same time. All right, the next technique that we're going to show you is single blade against a hook punch. And we're going to do it also both ways, one with a block, one without, and we're also going to show you a follow-up that we like to use with this technique. Okay? First we're going to do it with the block. And what I did there is I stepped not straight forward, but off the line, and did a diagonal down knife hand strike to follow through. Then it comes up, and I hit the arm. I trap the arm, I reach hand. I take a step forward with the left foot as I hit him with my body. There's my stomp kick and my side kick, just like the other one. Range the same, the block just a little different. Okay, so it's down. You want the flow and follow through. Up, hit. Okay? The same thing goes for this as the jab or any punch. You do not have to always block the punch. You just want to have a guard up just in case it goes low. But you can do this. This is one without the block. Just come down, low. There's your red hand. And the technique. Okay, now we're going to get into a lock. It's called figure four leg lock in professional wrestling. It's a very, very, very mean lock. You might want to do it, you might not if you like it. It's fun to practice anyways. Right there. Now once you want to do this, you want to slide in as deep as you can. Okay? Then you turn your body counterclockwise, holding on to the leg. Okay, then you set that leg down and you grab this one. Okay, you should have a figure four in the leg. You just fall backwards and grab this leg right there. For more pain, all you have to do is this. Very painful. Okay. Do it again. So I'm going to do a block. Time, slow. You see? You have a guy's leg in a figure four. That's why it's called that figure four leg lock. The same technique, a figure four, can be done against the jab too as well. Okay, the next technique that we're going to do is called single blade. It's a single leg takedown. We're going to be doing this two different ways to show you what you can do with it. One is with a block, one is without a block. Okay? First one that I'm going to do is with a block. I'm going to be doing an outside scissor block in an upward fashion. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, what I did there is I slipped forward, parried, and hit up. Trap. And it comes down, ridge hand to the groin. This hand grabs the leg and I run my body into him. Knocking him down. Then I stomp kick to the groin, side kick to the face. Okay, last time. Slide in, shuffle, parry. Trap this arm, ridge hand, grab both legs, shuffle forward. As you hit the leg, you need to take a step forward with the left leg. Stomp kick, side kick. What you're doing is you're relying on reaction. You stomp kick, got it groin, he's going to bring his face forward, bang, kick you right back down. Okay? Now we're going to do the same technique with not using any blocks. Sometimes that's best. I mean, just go in there and do your technique. Duck under the punch, ridge hand to the groin. The rest of it is the same. Don't even have to block, just have a guard there just in case. Step in the guard. Okay? Ridge hand to the groin, you just go straight to the ridge hand, hit, stomp, side kick. Go this direction a little bit. Last time. Okay, the next technique that we're going to do is another release technique. This one's against a front choke. This is probably one of the easiest things to get out of. There's a ton of different techniques that you can use. This is the first one that we teach. It's a little difficult, that's the reason why we teach it. It's another release technique with a trap, okay? You grab down and you reverse elbow. What you want here in training is once you get to this part, you want to ask your partner to try to take his hands out. You should not be able to pull his hands out. You should have a good trap on him, body weight right here. There's your reverse elbow. Just keep banging him with that elbow all day long until you feel like he's had enough or go to something else. You can drop down on the arms. As you can see. The release technique is a major part of this technique. Left hand comes over. You grab the outside hand with that and keep pressure. Step out with the left leg. Right hand goes over the head, over your opponent's head, and down. You have a hold of that wrist. You don't let go of it. We're back with the elbow. Okay? Okay? Okay. Over, grab, step out, down, elbow. Over and grab. Step out, down, and elbow strike. The next technique that we're going to go over is called soldier, or Kansetsuwaza in Japanese, armbar in American. We're going to be doing this against a lapel, so we're getting into more realistic grabs and things, for men especially. Your wrist grabbing techniques will come probably closer to using it for women. I mean, women are be grabbed by wrist by men, took it off mugs, rapes, whatever the case may be. Men's not going to be grabbed by the wrist too much unless you're getting in a grappling situation, then they'll come in handy. So the first one that we're going to do is called single lapel, soldier, Kansetsuwaza. Okay? I'm going to do this one combat speed and slow it down and explain it to you. Okay, now what I'm doing there is I come up with the arm that mirrors the arm that he grabs, and I come up and I grab like this. And I turn my body and I bring my elbow here. That gets him to do this, and that's what it does to his wrist. And at the same time, there's that vertical elbow again, right up under the chin. Then this hand, the thumb will go in between the index finger and his thumb. This one will grab his knife hand edge of his hand. This hand stays on his wrist at all times. Then I'm going to rotate. This is another resistance exercise. By having him resist as tight as he can. If I try to use my arm strength, I could probably get him off. By then he's going to give up, punch and knee me in the groin, whatever the case may be. I don't want that to happen. Okay, resist. Now if I just turn my body, just have a hold of the arms, turn my body, it's easier, as you can see. It makes the world of difference, especially against resistance. Let's go this way. Okay, so I grab, I turn and elbow. I go here, I turn my whole body to here. Then I take a step forward. Horse stance. This is what I'm doing. His hand stays right where the chest is. He's got a hold of my lapel. I'm going to let him have a hold of it. Okay? Then, once you get him here, the leg that you step forward will retract just a little bit. Then you're going to just drop straight down on that knee. Pinning his shoulder against the ground as a base, and I keep the same lock, soldier lock on it. Here, drop my body weight on it. For the lock. Okay? Grab, turn and elbow. Grab, turn my whole body. Step forward, down. Step out, down, and lock. You want this leg to be pretty close to his body. Okay, you don't want to be way out here like this, or anything like this. It should be right up here, close to his body. Okay, so you have control. Once you grab hold of him, you don't let go. When you grab his wrist, it does not let go. Once you grab here, it does not let go. Now before I get into that technique there, you'll want to split it in two. You'll do that. the actual soldier standing up to this position. Right here, learn them first that way, learn yourself this way first, before you go into the takedown, because it is a very dangerous takedown. Okay, the next technique we're going to go over is called tornado, and we're going to do that against inside wrist grab, and we're going to go over wrist release with this. We went over it in yellow belt, did a striking technique. Now we're going to go into a throwing technique, which is tornado with this. The same thing that we did in yellow belt, we're going to be doing now, following it with tornado. The first thing I want him to do is just a static resistance. In other words, he's strong. He's trying to choke my wrist, or whatever the case may be. Nothing changes with that. You grab the back of his hand, you step forward, getting the hand going towards him, shoot it down, and hit to the neck. Now, if somebody is resistant and pushing down, the same thing as on the outside wrist earlier in the tape would do. Okay, resistant, pushing down, you do the same thing. Okay, just a little short body drop of the center, getting him off balance, then doing the same exact thing that you would do. Okay, last time. Drop, step forward, and hit. Okay, now the technique. Okay, grab, stepping forward, down, hit. Reach around, grab, pull him into a knee. Now, after your knee, you just set that foot down, and the back foot, the left foot in this case, will pivot back. A quarter turn, you're going to be lifting the arm and pushing the head through this at the same time. You don't want to just try to push on the neck and nothing with the arm, or do this with the arm and nothing on the head. It's got to be at the same time here as you step back. Which will have him drop in front of you, keeping a hold of the wrist at all times. You're going to drop your right knee into his ribs, breaking his ribs. All your body weight wants to drop into it. Punch. Now, the reaction that you're going to get is when you drop, his face is going to come forward. And what you're going to do, bang, punch him right back down. Okay? That's the first way we're going to do it. Okay? Grab, step forward, chop. Pull him into a knee. Set the foot down. Up, push, same time. Keeping a hold of the wrist. Drop, body weight. Punch. Straight punch to the face. Okay? The second way that we want you to do it is a controlling technique, or a braking technique, if you will. Okay? Grabbing the wrist, stepping forward, knife hand, knee, step down, pivot back, turn. You're still going to drop that knee, but this hand, the right hand, is going to slide in between your body and his wrist. Coming up and grabbing his wrist, turning it to where his fingers is pointing towards you, and pulling it straight up. Right, last time with this one. Keeping that body weight on him with the knee at all times. That's using that as a base too. If I pull up on his arm, he's good, he can come up. As long as I have him pinned to the ground with that knee, he can't go nowhere. So that's my base for that lock. I'm going to go over one of them, both of them, one more time. First one.